Good morning and welcome to On the Beat. My name is Kim Masterfino, and with me today is the fabulous Beat team, Martin Chan and Joe Hildreth. So we're going to check in with the Beat team because I know that they have some great community updates and weather updates, which I'm anxious to hear all about the weather. And so first, I think we'll check in with Martin Chan. Martin, how's it going today?
Sunny and it's warm and if 50s and highs. It sounds like spring and summer almost coming or has sprung. I mean,
Certainly better than the other day when it was snowing, right?
yeah, it was flurrying.
Yes, yes. Can never depend on the weather. It just changes like by the moment. But
It does.
we're entering into spring, and I think it's finally here. And so happy to see the sun shining and it's nice and warm. So thank you for those updates. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
So let's check in with Joe. Joe, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good and great to be here.
It's so great to see you today because I know you were away last week, so I'm glad to have you back on board, and great to see your smiling face. And so I know you have some community updates for us. So you ready to share?
Yes. Just a reminder, Sunday Fun Day, every Sunday from 12 noon to 8 p.m. This event is in downtown Westerly and offers great entertainment, shopping, and dining. The Musquamaget Drive-In will open May 1st, and what do you think the first movie will be? You guessed it, Jaws. Check out their Facebook for the movie schedule. And also, kudos to Two Little Fish for making their annual donation to the Mystic Aquarium in support of their annual rescue team.
Awesome, awesome. And yes, kudos to Two Little Fish. They're always helping others, so they're great. So also just a reminder that the April Art Show is still happening at the Westerly Library in their Hoxie Gallery. It's through the end of the month. So if you happen to have missed it, there's still time to check it out. There's a lot of great works by individuals from the Olean Center as well as other community members. So please check it out. So now it's that special time to introduce our guests. And we're so excited that they're able to come on. We actually have two guests today, Mike Volpe and Chad Dexter Jr. from the Westerly Fitness. Welcome.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
How are you?
Hey, Mike. Hey, Chad.
It's great to see everyone.
It's great to see you guys. You ready for us?
We are ready. It's been a long time, but we're ready.
Hey, before we begin, we just talked about the art show down at the Westerly Library, and I just wanted to comment that the picture in back of Chad is an art piece by the Frank Olean Center. And so when I saw that, I was like, oh, yes, I do remember that. So, yeah, thanks for putting that up, Chad.
I can't take credit where it's due, but all Cheryl, our massage therapist, great massage therapist, takes all the credit for it.
Well, I was just going to say, you could have decorated before you came on, so that's good. So anyway, but so as you know, Martin and Joe are conducting the interview questions, and we're going to learn more about everything that's happening at the Westerly Fitness, and anxious to hear all about things that Mike and Chad are involved in. So, Joe, you do have the first question. You ready to go?
Yes.
All right.
Hey, Mike and Chad, for those new to the broadcast, can you tell us about yourselves?
Sure, I'll go first, Joe. My name is Mike Volpe, for those of you that don't know me. I have been the owner of Westerly Fitness now for almost 8 years. In that time, we've taken what was a small gym, and we have expanded it. We've doubled the size of the gym. I also own my own line of nutritional supplements called SBV supplements. We sell those in the gym. We sell them online. And then for those of you that like to go to Junk and Java, if you've ever purchased their protein smoothies, they use our in-house protein powder for their smoothies. So, I spend most of my days running the gym and working on the supplement line.
And as far as for me, my name's Chad. For those that don't know me, I am a personal trainer at Westerly Fitness, one of the gyms that Mike owns. At the same time, I also work the front desk in the area. I help manage a lot of the sign-ups for the paperwork. For before the pandemic, me and Mike used to, together as a collaborative effort, help one another with marketing the gym. Then, as far as anything else, I'm also a football coach for Pee Wee football. This is actually my first season for that, working with 2 teams, and spend most of my time working on either my training for here or online, or working on coaching the high school team.
Wow, that's very great to know.
I didn't realize, Chad, that you did all that. That's amazing.
Yes. I call myself a jack of all trades.
It sounds it. It sounds it. And football, no less. My goodness. Did you play football in high school?
Yes, I played Pee Wee football for a few years, and then I played throughout high school. Did not get a chance to play in college. I was supposed to go, ended up not going. So I finally found a time window that worked with my work schedule and the football schedule where I could start coaching, giving back to the organization that taught me everything I know. Because with football, with really the entire Westerly organization from the Pee Wee level to the high school level, there's a lot more lessons learned than just the game. There's a lot of important values that are taught on the field that can be used outside of the field, such as having respect, sportsmanship, honor, pride, stuff like that. So to pass that on to the next generation, because I've already done my time playing, I stopped playing at this point 7 years ago. So time to pass it on to the next generation.
Excellent. Before we move on to the next question, Mike, these supplements and protein shake mixes, I guess is what you call them. How do you come up with your own recipes? Do you do some research, or do you work with somebody to help you with that?
Yeah, it's a combination of both. Obviously, to physically make it myself would require a manufacturing plant and FDA inspections, but those facilities exist all throughout the country. So what I've done is I've looked at studies of what works, what doesn't work, and just kind of formulated my own products, the ingredients. I reach out to the manufacturer. I say, here's my idea. Let's put it together. Send me, a dozen samples of flavors, and then we'll pick out which ones are good and go from there. So we're able to offer both like a whey protein. We also have a non-dairy, a vegan protein, which is a chocolate flavor, which is very popular. And then we have pre-workouts that give you energy and help your performance in the gym. And to be honest, even with sports, so athletes will, we recommend anybody 18 above, but athletes will use pre-workouts as well for a little bit of advantage on the field.
Nice. Actually, I tried a few of your protein shake mixes, and they're good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, I work hard on it. It's got to taste good. At the end of the day, no matter what it is, if it doesn't taste good, you're not going to drink it. So it's got to taste good.
Right. Martin, are you ready for the next question?
Yes. Hey, Mike and Chad, can you describe how you are operating now, and what are the procedures?
Sure. We are obviously first and foremost looking at what the state recommendations are in terms of how a fitness club should operate. And then we're taking everything we can and applying it here. And we're keeping things as simple but safe as possible. So We have a reservation system in place, which really I was really surprised by how overwhelmingly positive the response to that has been. I think people like the idea that, hey, you can very easily through our app on the iPhone or Android book a reservation or call us, and it kind of gives people the security in knowing that they can get access to the machines that they want to use, be it a treadmill or strength machines. They can get access to classes. So they really like that feature of knowing that when they come to the gym, it's their time and that it's not going to be overcrowded. Secondly, masks are still required within the gym. So people will wear their face coverings while they're doing cardio, lifting weights. That generally isn't a big issue. Most people are not sprinting on a treadmill. So wearing the mask while you're doing some light cardio or doing some weights is really not as uncomfortable, I think, as a lot of people would perceive it to be. And then most importantly, we do nothing but clean, both the staff and the members. So we go around every 90 minutes or so and we're wiping down everything. The dumbbells, the pads, we're cleaning the touch points in the bathrooms, and members are doing it just as well. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever seen members clean their machines more than they are now. So, we appreciate that they take it seriously. And, when you come through the doors, you'll see that we do nothing but clean. So those are basically the procedures. And then people just come in and they have a great workout, and then they head home.
Wow, that's amazing. That's
Thank you. We're doing the best we can. It's important. There's no excuse for a dirty gym, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's comforting to know, and I think it's people look forward to knowing that they can feel comfortable coming into your gym.
I think that was the number one priority through all of this. Is I don't want a single person to come into this gym and feel stressed out, feel overwhelmed, be concerned about how many people are in here. We don't want that, because then, unfortunately, they're never going to come back. Right. So we're doing everything we can from every aspect possible to make sure that people feel comfortable and that they have an enjoyable experience at the gym.
Right. Right. So how does that work with you, Chad, as a personal trainer?
So as far as training goes, masks are still required for both me and the client. As far as distancing, same thing. Very rarely you're going to see a trainer spotting someone during the pandemic unless it's 100% necessary. But if it's possible to avoid, we will avoid it. Everything is from the beginning, even before the pandemic, Westerly Fitness was always about two things: cleanliness and friendliness. So the trainers, as far as the cleaning goes, when we're training, hasn't changed. When our client is done using something, it gets fully wiped down. That part is not changed because the standard was already so high. As far as being at the desk, it's really just keeping in line everything Mike said earlier about everything we've implemented for the pandemic and making sure it all runs smoothly. So
great. Thank you for that. Hey, Joe, you got the next question.
Yeah. Mike and Chad, can you tell us more about the classes you are offering now?
Sure. When we reopened back in July, June, one of the biggest questions right from the start was, when are the classes coming back? And unfortunately, until actually the start of this year, it was very difficult to do. The regulations were they were too tight. There was still a lot of unknowns, but we did relaunch our Group X classes. So we have kind of two tiers of classes. You have your basic classes that are included in every membership. Those are right now at 5:30, Monday through Thursday. We have a cardio kickboxing class called Urban Kick. We have on Mondays. On Tuesdays, we have a full body cardio and muscle sculpting class called Full Body Burn. Wednesdays, we have a very high energy, laid back, stress free, fun Zumba class. Actually, Julie Abbiati is teaching that class now. And then on Thursdays, we have a spin class, which is a combination of getting on the bike to get your heart rate up, burn a ton of calories, and then Lisa takes you off the bike to do some strength work. And as people come back and as the demand continues to grow, we'll continue to add more classes. The second tier of classes are our platinum classes that I'm very excited about. We actually remodeled the entire middle of the gym in order to bring this next level of group exercise classes to the members. So it's included in the platinum membership, or you can drop in, and try it out. We have a unbelievable boxing class. So boxing is very popular, mixed martial arts. We hung up 6 full heavy bags, which ironically enough just happened to be 6 feet apart. So that worked out when we installed them, which was just at the start of the pandemic. So we have a high energy interval training boxing class. It's, I think, the best class in the area. You can burn up to 1,000 calories in under an hour. So you're just burning through the calories. It'll help with weight loss. That is on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 and Saturdays at 9. And then we have an amazing strength and conditioning class with Louie on Mondays and Wednesdays at 6. And that's simply designed to help you tone up your muscles, tighten up your body, and just continue to burn more calories. So you're getting fat burning and muscle sculpting in the same class. So, whether if you do a day pass, a week pass, a month, you're here for the summer, because we know a lot of the summer people are going to be coming, or you sign up for a year or two, you get access to all the basic classes.
They all sound very interesting.
Oh, they are. They're a lot of fun, and that's the most important thing. You want a great workout, but you got to have fun too. So the instructors really go above and beyond. We've got a great team, from the front desk, like Chad, and the personal trainers, again, like Chad, to the group X. They're a great team, and they're really creating a great environment for people. I'm very happy with it.
Mike, do you still offer the silver sneaker classes?
So we had just launched that. I think it was in January of 2020, and the ball really got rolling. It was so exciting to see people, some of the older population coming in and getting excited to work out. And then all this happened. So my goal is absolutely, as people start to return and they're confident in coming back to the gym, and they should be, we will relaunch our senior fitness program without a doubt.
Nice.
I'm actually very much looking forward to that, because they are starting to come back now. So once we hit the numbers we need to hit, we're going to get those classes back in action for them. Absolutely.
Excellent. And Justin, one more question before Martin gets his question. Are you planning to bring back like yoga and Pilates?
I'm hoping to. What we need to, a lot of people through all of this have left the area. They've moved, or they've moved on to other jobs. The fitness industry kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
So we're looking to rehire, and then absolutely, if the demand is there for yoga, Pilates, we will absolutely bring that in for the members. Whatever they want, we'll supply.
Great. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay, Martin, you got the next question, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Chad. How did you become a personal trainer? What makes you successful?
So, thank you, Martin. That's a good question. It's actually an
Thank you.
interesting story on how I became a personal trainer. So, this goes back till 2017. I was in Rhode Island Army National Guard. I ended up getting injured. And the reason I got injured was because when you're in the military, you got to be a strong guy. So, therefore, it's a lot of time spent in the gym. And even though I had an athletic background, no one really informed me on how to lift properly. And that end result was me getting injured and costing me my military career. So I wanted to make sure, first I had to fix myself and learn as much as I could to not only recover from the injury, but try to get as much to a normal spot where I was, because I couldn't walk for a year. There was an entire year I could not walk on my right leg. So not to only fix it, but to at least get to as normal as possible. And then once I started learning about that, stuff like basic shoulder aches, or something like that, I was like, well, there's got to be a way to fix this too. So I did more research. And I
Mm-hmm.
was originally thinking about going into physical therapy to help people in that position, that were injured and needed help. And it was around that time I started working the desk here and talking to people, other employees of the gym, was I started asking, well, what's personal training exactly? What is it you do? And starting to learn all the specifics about it. And then thinking back to what caused my injury to begin with, was not knowing how. So then I saw it as a better window for me personally, to go into personal training rather than physical therapy, because it prevents that root of what was my issue to happen to anyone else at that point. So then I did some research, started a certification class, got certified in personal training. Then luckily Mike was a good enough, is a good enough boss that he allowed me to be a personal trainer here, off of no prior personal training experience. And I spent most of my time with middle-aged or elderly people. So with, for example, we were just talking about silver sneakers. For when that first launched, there were some people that, very few people that were not a fan of the group environment and wanted more of the one-on-one. So we offered something called Silver and Fit, where anyone that was of that age could get a free consultation with me, and I would show them through the basic machines how to use them properly. And what that turned into was to have these people become more confident into coming into the gym. That way the gym is not an intimidating place and they can have the knowledge and reach their goals, whether it's to have a better quality of life, or it's to lose weight. They can do it more efficiently, and the most important part in my eyes, safely. So that was my journey as a personal trainer. And then with your follow-up question was, what makes me successful? Honestly, it's the people I surround myself with. There's an old saying, if you surround yourself with a bunch of bad influences, you become a bad influence. If you surround yourself with successful people, you become successful. Luckily, I've spent the past a little over 2 years around people in this gym, such as Mike and I. We go back before I was even working here. We've become a lot closer to start working here. And as you see, he's owned a gym for 8 years, has survived over a year with the pandemic, which unfortunately some gyms were not able to do. And someone like Mike's future wife, good influence as well. Just be surrounded by constant positivity, people with knowledge, and people who care more about in terms of the product rather than the money. Once you make it about the person rather than the income, it makes everything a lot easier, and it makes as many people more as possible happy.
Wow, that's great. It's really interesting, all that journey you went through.
Yes, it was a long but important journey.
That's great. Yeah.
Good for you, Chad.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just wanted to, a couple of people have commented in. Bob commented in to say, can't wait to get back to the gym.
Oh, good.
I miss Bob.
I know. We miss Bob. It's tough. We saw so many people on a daily basis. And because of this, we've lost that connection with so many people like Bob. You go from having great conversation on a daily basis to we haven't seen somebody in almost a year. It's crazy. But we're looking forward to seeing people like Bob get back in the gym. Absolutely.
Yeah. We'll be back. I'll be back too.
Good.
I haven't been back in a while, but I'll be back. So
we're looking forward to it.
Thank you. Looking forward to seeing everyone. Okay, Joe, I think you have question 5.
Yes. Mike, can you tell us about your gym membership? Can you also tell us more about the Westerly Fitness app for members?
Absolutely. So our memberships, like I said, we have like a basic membership, and then we have the next tier up, which is the platinum membership. I'm not going to get into all the different rates. You can actually just go to westerlyfitness.com. We have everything that you need to know available right there on the website. Excuse me. The rates, what's included. But the platinum membership, although it costs a few dollars more, you get a ton more with it, including those platinum classes I mentioned. But we do everything from your day pass to a week to a month. We're going to bring back our summer membership, which will go from Memorial Day to Labor Day. That's very popular. That will return so that people can get in for the summer and get a good workout. As far as the app goes, I'm really excited about this. I'm constantly trying to figure out what can we do to first be different than the other gyms in the area, and to give the members a more unique experience. So I got in contact with a company that's actually from Amsterdam. They work with gyms all over Europe, developing fitness club apps for those gyms, and they're starting to branch into America. So we partnered with them. We spent a few months on an almost daily basis building out the app. So what's great is it's not just a place to book a reservation, although you can do that very easily with just a click of a button. We have built-in nutrition tracking, which is hugely important if you're going to get healthy and get in shape. It's got a built-in meditation app within it. So you have meditation for while you're driving or sitting at home, or help you fall asleep. There's soothing noises that help people relax to sleep at night. We've got progress tracking, so you can basically track any aspect of your health that you want to make sure that you're progressing the way you want to. It's got a community feature, which I'm really excited about. So the gym is more than just a place to lift weights and then go home. You want to build a community within the community, and this feature in our app will allow us to do that. It's similar to Facebook, but it's just for the members of the gym, so they can see each other's progress. They can interact with other members. They can post all what they love about the gym. They can post all their progress and progress pictures, or pictures of them working out. And it allows us to stay in contact directly with the members of the gym, to inform them of changes and policies, new classes coming, or just general motivational information. That app, there's no charge for it. It's included in the membership. To download the basic app, to access it, you do have to have a membership to the gym. So you get an email and a password to log in. It's simple to do. And then the other feature that's nice is we have a ton of workouts built into it. A lot of people come into the gym and they're really unsure of what to do. So we've supplied dozens of free workouts with 3D modeling. So you can see like either a guy or a girl doing the exercise. They'll demonstrate how to do it. And then you can go do those exercises. And there's full workout programs built into it, which can take people through the gym based upon the machines we have. And every month, we're going to add new workouts. So at the start of every month, you get a handful of new workouts that you can do. That will be available right there on the app. And they're centered around the machines in the gym. And I'm excited because this is just the beginning of the app. Technology is hugely important with fitness. It's a great tool at your disposal. And this app is just going to continue to develop and grow. And I think members are going to be very excited about what's going to be coming down the road.
Wow, they all sound very good to know.
Thank you.
Good. Okay, Martin, would you like to take the last question?
Yes. Mike and Chad, what else would you like others to know?
I think, my message to people is we've been through a lot over the last year, but I don't want people to be scared of coming to the gym, especially here. We're a large gym. It's very spacious. We're keeping how many people come through the door to the right number so that it's not overcrowded. I think I want people to really put their health and wellness as a top priority. I think that that's something that we all need to really focus on moving forward. Unfortunately, the average American has gained upwards of 20 pounds over the last year. And that's a lot of weight, and that does a lot of damage to your body. And we want to help you lose that weight. We're here to help any way we can. The gym is clean, the gym is safe, and it's fun. So if people have any hesitations, don't hesitate to call us. We'd be happy to discuss anything with you. People are welcome to come down anytime and take a tour, see how we're operating. But I want people to really think about that and start thinking, I got to do something. I got to work out at home. I got to work out outside. I got to get active, or I got to get back to the gym where we have everything you need to succeed. So you don't need to be scared anymore. The gym is a safe place, and we're looking forward to seeing people come back.
Wow, that's amazing message. Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, I just wanted to add that this does conclude our broadcast today. Thank you so much, Mike and Chad, for coming on. It's been a pleasure to visit with you.
Thank you for having us.
You know, everything that you're doing now. I'm really amazed, and we wish you well now and in the coming months, and we'll be in.
I'm looking forward to seeing you guys.
Thank you. Also, wanted to say thank you to Martin and Joe for being great hosts, and a special thank you to Ben Barber for producing this broadcast. Also, thanks for all who listened in. If you happen to have missed it, don't worry. It will be on our social media pages later on, so check it out later. In the meantime, please keep an eye on Facebook for the next broadcast. Our guest next week is Jeremy Walsh from the Right Click. So in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your week and stay safe and healthy.
Well, that's it for now. We'll see you next time on The Beat.
Bye.